Hello traders, welcome to another exciting video on trading.com. In this video, we're going to be looking at one of the most popular and expensive forex robots on the MT4 markets, the Cynera MT4. It's currently being sold for 1,500 USD right now on the MT4 market. So should you purchase this forex robot, you're going to be getting my honest opinion in this video. Now remember, everything I do here is not or should not be considered financial advice. Trading is risky. All right, so let's quickly dive in. So I'm currently on the forex robot description page right now, and we can see the Cynera forex robot. So it was created by someone called Svetlana Pauluna Grossans, and it's currently being sold for $1,500, like I said earlier, and is currently created for trading gold. Now you can see some of the signals here of this forex robot. So started from 2024 September for the Cynera Turbo. It's currently up about 77%. With a maximum drawdown of just 25% and a profit trade of around 97% profit trades, and losing trades of about 2.4%, right? And for the Cynera version signal, we have a 499% growth. We have a maximum drawdown on equity of about 39%, and we have 100% profit trades and no losing trades. Okay, so I even managed to get my hands on the demo version of this forex robot, and I currently tested it out from the 1st of January 2024 down to this current date, and it managed to turn a $10,000 account to a $3.5 million account. And this looks great, right? I have stumbled upon the next holy grail, so I'm going to change my life and I'm going to make a lot of money. In fact, if I trade with this forex robot from now, in the next couple of months, I'm going to be so rich. I'm going to buy a car, I'm going to build a house, I'm going to have a lot of money, and I'm going to be finally rich. Well, hold your horses. Remember, I always tell you guys, if something in the forex trading industry looks too good to be true, majority of the time it is. So let's try to see what's going on with this forex robot. Now, the first thing I'm going to look at is the forex robot description. Now, when purchasing a forex robot, the first thing I look at is the description, because I want to understand the trading strategy. If I purchase a forex robot, or I'm using the forex robot, and in a couple of weeks, or let's say months, I am not able to look at the chart and tell when that forex robot is able to place a trade, then something is either wrong with that forex robot or wrong with me. So I like looking at the trading strategy. All right, so what's the trading strategy of the Cynera MT4? Now it says here that the Cynera MT4 strategies incorporate some sort of AI into its trading strategy to help it identify the direction. Okay, so you can see here it says it uses ATN, GAN, and some other AI strategies. It doesn't clearly state the kind of trading strategy that it uses. Okay, although it clearly says it trades on gold, but it doesn't clearly see the strategy. Now, this is one big red flag for me. If I am purchasing a forex robot and I ask for the trading strategy, and you're telling me some sort of AI this, some sort of AI that, it is a huge red flag for me. If you look at what it says here, it says Cynera integrates Echo State Networks, ECN, leveraging the ability to process large amounts of historical data to detect patterns and predict future price movements with remarkable accuracy. Now, this statement here is actually very wrong, or should I say almost impossible to do. Now, I'm going to be explaining why. In fact, I'm going to be giving you a secret about AI that a lot of people don't know. There is no professional trader in any hedge fund or any quant firm or any trading firm at all that uses AI to predict future price movements. Okay, it's very impossible. Now, the reason is this, and it falls under one of my general rules. A trading strategy has to be clear and concise. It has to be very simple general conditions. If it doesn't fall under that, then it's going to be very difficult to analyze the risks associated with that trading strategy. Now, with a machine learning model, what you can do is feed historical data to these technologies, right? Once you do, you look at the decision tree, you look at what they are actually predicting and see if you can convert them to general conditions. And that's one of the ways you can use AI models. And another way you can use machine learning in finance is in terms of structure identification, so hidden Markov models. And it's very funny that you're not seeing any of these things in most of the Forex robots on MQ5. It's very surprising. Hidden Markov models are very good with structure identification. It's not trying to predict the future, but it's trying to predict the current structure you're in. So we know of some structures in the Forex market. So let's say we have, in terms of direction, we have trending, we have uptrends, we have downtrends, and we have ranging markets. Now, there are some inner structures within those structures. So let's say the transitions between an uptrend and a downtrend, or an uptrend and a consolidating market. So all of these are structures. You can have as many structures as you want. So you can use HMMs to identify these structures, right? And then you look for trading strategies that are, very good in these structures. So let's say you have an uptrend and you have a very good trading strategy that works in an uptrend. You could use hidden Markov models to identify the current structure in the market, so you know the best trading strategy to use. And it's very surprising, like I said, that you're not seeing these things in the MQ5 market. So if it's not clear and concise and it still makes money, well, what is going on, right? So we are going to read some of the comments from people who have actually purchased this Forex robot and use this Forex robot. By the way, I'm going to be adding this link in the description below so that you guys can read in depth, because I'm not going to be going very in depth in this video. Okay, so let's look at some of the reviews here. So this review is by Igor, and he said since the 14th of January up to the previous week, the EA has got a total loss of 62% after updates, and 48% loss again after the updates. Do not recommend. Crazy costs, crazy loss. All right, now you can see it says here that it has a 62% loss, but on the signal channel it's not showing. In fact, here we have 0 loss and here we have 2.4% loss. Now I'm going to be explaining this when we're actually looking at the comments from people who have actually purchased the expert advisor. Okay, now let's look at this next one here from Vedat. He says the backtest of many expert advisors sold here are fake with a code added to the software. Only profitable transactions in the past are recorded. In real accounts, most of them lose money. Likewise, Cynera seems to be very successful in backtests, which is what you can see here. Okay, but to be sure, I have been running it on a demo account for 10 days, which the resulting set file, medium risk and 10%, the account grew by approximately 10% and there was no stop transaction. Of course, I reduced the profit and loss situation from 1:6 to 1:9. Now, what he's saying here is that he's actually using the stop loss is actually 9 times greater than the take profit. So for one loss you make, you need 9 profits to recover from that loss. And he goes on to say, performance in the demo account is good. I will update it after 1 to 2 months. I just don't think AI works very successfully. Okay, now let me explain what this guy is trying to say. And this is why most people fall in this AI trap or AI loop or Forex robot scam loop. Okay, so there are 2 things that could go on here. One of the first things is overfitting. Now, the best way to explain overfitting is by explaining the consequence of overfitting. So if you're a manual trader or an algo trader, imagine you develop a Forex trading strategy and you start trading, and all of a sudden for a while you're making consistent profit. So you have about 5-6 winning trades in a row and you're feeling good, you're feeling amazing. You even have up to 10-15 trades in a row and you're making a lot of money, right? But all of a sudden you just start making consistent losses, and you're making losses and losses and losses, and you end up blowing your accounts, right? That is the perfect way to define overfitting. All right, and if you've experienced this, comments below how you experience this. Now that's the perfect way to describe overfitting. And for this trading strategy, I think it has definitely been overfitted, and I think the losses, like it said, has been removed from the backtest. It's very possible to do with the programming, and once you do that, the expert advisor seems to be very profitable. Algo traders or some of these developers on the MQ5 store know about this, and they know they can utilize this, so they tend to overfit a trading strategy. And once they do, and you purchase the Forex robots for a while, you're going to be very profitable, you're going to be very happy. In fact, you're going to give them great and amazing comments. But after a while, you start making consistent losses. That means the trading strategy was overfitted. And that's what this guy is trying to explain here. And that's what many people are trying to say. But let's proceed and see some of the other comments as well. And I also want you guys to note this, that the stop loss to take profit ratio is 1:9, which is very insane for gold. You're trading gold as a very volatile asset. I'm not necessarily against the ratio. You could create anything is possible in the forex market, right? You are limitless to create whatever you want. But in terms of trading gold is a very volatile asset. You're setting your risk to reward of 1:9, the reverse, which means your stop loss is set at 9 times your take profits. This is very wrong. And most of the developers on MT4 don't care about this. They just care about the money you're going to pay them. They don't care about all of these things. They just care about deceiving you in the first instance and racking up as much money as possible. Okay, so let's look at the other one here. The system only opens trade at fixed times each day and trades based on short-term trends at those moments. Due to the large stop loss, the win rate tends to be high. However, a few losses can wipe out all the profits. AI is a scam, and I hope everyone stays vigilant and doesn't fall for it. Now, AI isn't a scam, but AI in this use case was a scam. Okay, so let's proceed to look at some of the comments here from some of the people that have actually purchased this EA. So let's look at this guy, Michael John, and he says, get a grip and stop reading from your script. Understanding the manual has literally nothing to do with it. If I were using the same exact set file you're using, how is a manual going to change that? You have forged your results. You know it and I know it. Obviously, you can't admit it because MQL will take action and make you pay us back. So you keep spinning your little lie and praying for a few more suckers to buy your EA. Okay? No cheese. Alright, so a lot of people have actually purchased this EA. They're angry about the results that they are getting from the expert advisor. Now, this is one thing that I would always tell you guys. If you're purchasing a Forex robot, do not, never, ever purchase a Forex robot based on performance or results. Buy a Forex robot because you understand the strategy behind it, or the strategy suits what you want. Don't buy a Forex robot because of the performance. If you look at the overview here, and if you scroll down from this beginning to the end, there is nothing here that defines a trading strategy. There is absolutely nothing. Okay, what am I trading? Is it a reversal trading strategy? Is it a trend trading strategy? What exactly am I trading? There is nothing here that defines it, right? But because of the results, a lot of people get excited. They want to buy this Forex robot. They're going to make a lot of money, and at the end of the day, they always get scammed. Okay, so we're just going to look at a few of the final comments here on this EA. Now, I never even said anything about the expert advisor. We're just even looking at the comments. Okay, we didn't even go deep to look at the details of the expert advisor. But unfortunately, this is the case for not just this Forex robot, but a lot of Forex robots in the MQL5 market recently. The developers are saying that, okay, this is a recent trend to make money, so they have to jump on it, right, and use this trend to make money. You wouldn't blame them if they should develop an actual trading strategy. None of you guys will purchase it because your minds are oriented towards more of performance and results than the actual trading strategy themselves. And I promise you guys, it is way more difficult to create a trading strategy that is actually very profitable. And hopefully in the next few weeks or months, I'm going to be uploading a video that shows in detail how to create a trading strategy. Okay, so let's look at another comment here. This guy says, we do not use your robots, Soldier of Fortune. We do not use your robots because they do not bring us income. I will reveal a big secret to you. We bought your robots so that they would bring us income. You described your product to us as a modern, reliable machine that will not let us down. In fact, we have beautifully advertised expensive loss-making robots that empty our accounts. And the strangest thing is that with the same setting as yours, we have a lot of losses, but there is not a single loss on your Signal account. Hence the conclusion that you sold us defective robots. So I ask you to return our money. Now, honestly, I think this is forged here, this whole Signal stuff. I think it is forged. And I don't know why MQ5 hasn't taken this down. Okay, I think it's forged. But that is one of the things, like I said earlier, relying on what modern, reliable machine that will not let us down. This is where, he said, and this is why he also fell for it, because they tend to make you believe that AI is actually better in terms of finding patterns than us. In fact, personally, I don't even think AI is good in finding inefficiencies in the market as much as you and I can using simple for loops. Okay, it's way dumb. Machine learning models are way dumb. In fact, 80% of what they actually find in terms of inefficiencies are noises. So when you look at the decision trees of it, you find out that it's just 20% or 10% that actually, make sense. So like I said, if you're purchasing a Forex robot, don't purchase a Forex robot because of performance or results. Purchase a Forex robot because it actually trades the strategy that you want, or you have a trading strategy that you want to automate and you can just automate it simply. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I saved you $1,500. And if you know I saved you $1,500, comment below what you think. All right, so guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.